It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we've got Breece Hall.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Now the second-year man back from injury. It's Breece Hall.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago.
20 carries, 105 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And they're still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
When you look at this Bronco defense,
they're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
That is caught. Finding space at the 40.
And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Nice play on the football. And while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
The Jets have 1 and 3 here in the early part of the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They'll give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Rodgers on third down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Rodgers. This is caught. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
22 more yards there, another first down.
A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a handoff up the middle. It's McLaughlin. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
You talk about this Jets defense.
And they've played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down.
On 4th down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver.
Back deep for the Jets, McCole Hardman.
And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Here's Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. They start on the ground with Pirine. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. The numbers for Pirine in last week's game, 24 carries, 75 yards.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost as if in his mind he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he will have the Broncos first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. Wilson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3rd and 5.
Here's Wilson to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Conklin's first season in New York saw him match his production from Minnesota almost to the number. And the Jets, they will happily continue to take those numbers as he delivers again with a first down.
Straight ahead is Hall.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Tackle made there by Drew Sanders.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, here's Rodgers.
Throw right side, Wilson.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And while it didn't work very well on that play, defenders on 3rd and short know it's going to be a quick read. And really, the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way, you're able to diagnose the play and try and get to the point of attack. But when you're dealing with a fullback, it's hard to knock him backwards.
To throw is Rodgers.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are able to add on to that lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units. And they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now it's Wilson. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Up the middle, here's Pirine. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, here's Pirine. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Samaje Pirine with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. On first down, right back to Hall. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers locates Hardman for another catch. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
DJ Jones
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Rodgers now to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Samaje Perine of the offense heading back out there. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
Think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Patrick. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Setting up the screen to Perine. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now Wilson on 1st down.
Got his man, it's Dulcich.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On 2nd down, Perine.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Now Wilson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. And the Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That is caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
They'll hand it to Pirine. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patrick. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it second down.
At the Jets' 25-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Pirine.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Hits his running back, Pirine. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
The Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
He'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Rodgers.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Throwing is Rodgers. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10
at their own 15. The drive starts with a handoff to P-Ryan.
86 yards rushing for him now to this point.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
A couple of veterans, Wilson to Sutton there for the Bronco first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A give left side for P-Ryan.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. The tackle by Quincy Williams.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Patrick, 45 yards.
Now the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. And New York set to take the field.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing now is Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Smith to return it.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Broncos have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. It's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there.
Taken at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The offense for the Jets ready to take over.
They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time. Now it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. That's caught left side by Hardman. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
And hang on here. We've got an injured player, and that's the running back, Breece Hall.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On play action, now Rodgers.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Away and incomplete. So on now is Greg Zuerlein in a pressure situation. This a 43-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Will McDonald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Wilson. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And dropping it off underneath, here's P.Y.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Jets will take over first and 10. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth-quarter lead. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's second and 10.
They'll give to Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
72 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
First down, New York.
Here's Hall again.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
First down, New York.
To throw, it's Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown!
Garrett Wilson.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Jets have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Broncos 20.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Denver's offense ready to go again. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Now Wilson on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They go play action now. Wilson
finds Dulcich out left side.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Hand off here for P. Ryan.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
At the 42-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throw left side, complete. That's Patrick. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. They toss to Pirine. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better than a part of that running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to go out extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Adam Troutman, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So now Rodgers with a new team, but in a spot he's been before.
Down on the scoreboard. 2:21 the time left. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Rodgers now on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
Rodgers again now.
That is caught. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
On first down, Rodgers.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
Now Rodgers.
That's pulled in by Wilson.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
Back to throw, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Rodgers to throw. Open man, here's Cobb. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, Might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Zerline connects on the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Now it's the Broncos' turn, trailing by a field goal. 57 seconds to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Here's Wilson. Pass taken in by P-Line. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Wilson to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Now Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Now P-Ryan. That he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Patrick on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this is good. From 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him. 4
quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.